Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Sost, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Gig Economy Lounge. Today's episode is going to be highlighting one of the many gig economy apps out there called TAKL. Now, for those not familiar with TAKL, it's spelled TAKL. Not like how you would normally spell it, but obviously they needed to put a special twist on it. And TAKL, right on their website, says make money on your own schedule with TAKL. Use your skills to help others complete small jobs and household chores. So it's a handyman slash odd job service app. Now they have upfront pricing right from the get-go with the consumer, and you get a predetermined amount shown to you on each job. So whenever a job comes in, it shows you what you are going to make on that job before you ever even select it. So for those that do rideshare, this is like, oh, thank you. So if you haven't already, download the TAKL app, become a provider. No, I don't have a promo code. We're not promoting promo codes and invite codes and all that horse shit. This is just another piece of valuable information that I just want to give to people looking to make more money. So odd jobs. What kind of odd jobs? Well, here in the Tampa Bay area, that would include Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota, and the suburbs up north. What I have seen as a provider is there's a lot of lawn cutting jobs. There's a lot of house cleaning jobs. There's a lot of weeding jobs. It's all a bunch of jobs that you would do around a property. I don't think I've seen a commercial property come up yet, but don't hold me to it. They probably do allow that on there, but this app gives full transparency on both sides. The customer knows exactly how much they're going to pay for a job, and the provider or the service provider, I should say, knows exactly what they're going to make on a job. Now, customers have the ability to customize each of their jobs. They have the ability to tip in the app. They have the ability to do a whole bunch of things. But what TAKL is very, very strict on, and as they should be, they need to protect the integrity of their platform, is that people cannot go outside the app. So a customer can't request your services for 3 hours and say, hey, I'll pay you, X amount of dollars for another 2 hours. If that situation is brought to light and it's discovered, your contract can be terminated immediately, and the consumer's account can also be terminated immediately. So how does this app work? First, you download the app and you fill in some basic information. Most importantly, you put in all the skills that you have, and there's a long list that you have to go through. It's very thorough in its skill sets and what jobs you will qualify for. Special note, you do not have to be licensed and insured for this. This is just like Uber and Lyft. They provide their own insurance, yada, yada, yada. And none of the jobs are as contractor worthy. I seen one that may have been close. Basically, a piece of somebody's drywall came down from the ceiling, and somebody was going to have to go out there and cut sheetrock. And obviously, so, I don't know if that would require a contractor situation or not. But you know what? If somebody, went onto the TAKL app, I am sure that they will be happy with whomever comes out and does the work. Now, this platform works off of honesty on both sides. So don't take a job and then not be able to complete it, right? Because you are rated on this as a provider. So if your ratings go down, once again, there's a lot of similarities between TAKL and rideshare, but some of the biggest benefits that I've seen is the upfront pricing for the provider to know exactly what they're going to make before they do a job. So if you know how long it's going to take you to cut grass, and it shows you where the job is, it tells you how far away you are at the current time, gives you a ton of information. Customers have the ability to set up counter bidding offers. So it can work a little bit like Sidecar when the customer wants it to. I believe you can also, as a provider, submit a counter offer. So if somebody lists something and it's too low, you can submit an offer and say, hey, I'll do it for this. Obviously, it'll be higher. But you get notifications. I've been getting notifications. I probably get 10 to 20 notifications every single day in my area of available jobs. Now, I don't have a lawnmower and I don't have a lot of the tools, but I signed up for it specifically to kind of gauge what it's all about, and more importantly, be able to provide that information to others. Now, one of the unique things about the job is the customer can turn around, or does turn around, and put in pictures of the area to be worked on. So if they're going to ask you to weed a flower bed, for instance, they take a picture of the flower bed. And everything is based on like small, medium, and large. For cutting grass, for weeding, I believe it's by the square foot. Don't hold me to that. But there's just a lot of options. Let's see. 6 easy steps to provider registration. Register and share some basic information. Select your skills. There are 12 categories, so spend time here. Complete our online orientation to become familiar with the app. Provide a valid government ID and profile photo to verify identity. Provide bank account information to receive direct deposits. And yes, you have to go through a criminal background check. Shocker! I found it relatively easy to go through the entire sign-up process. And I don't know if it's just me, but when it came to filling out the skill sets that I have, I was ultra conservative, because I would hate to say that I can do a job and then I get out there and for whatever reason I actually can't. Now, I have the few jobs that I have completed had to do with installing and mounting televisions, so flat screen televisions on walls. I have done a couple of paint jobs on there so far. Super easy. It's like I said, it's a lot like Uber or Lyft or any other, cashless situation. You're going out there, you know exactly what you're getting paid. You do the job, you connect with the people, like they can favorite you in this app. So that's another thing. Oh my God, thankfully, I thought of my experiences. Customers can favorite service providers. So let's just say you do a bang up job. Those people can request you specifically in the future for future jobs that they have. It's really amazing. So if you're into like cleaning houses and stuff like that, you can actually build your business on TAKL if you want. And depending on your market, I can only speak for the Tampa Bay market. It's getting more popular here. A little bit, every single month it's just a little bit more and more and more. And I find it to be a real value add, especially going into the summer months here. It tends to slow down for rideshare. This app will be really, really great for people who experience a slowdown during the summer months, and they need to do something to increase their revenue streams or add a revenue stream to their revenue streams. So if you would, just check this out. I don't have a whole heck of a lot more to say about it. They have great details on their website, so you can go to their website, www.takl.com, read all about them, sign up, all that good stuff. Check it out. And, this episode, we're going to just cut it short right now. So if you got some valuable information and content out of this episode, go ahead and give this a like, a share. Go ahead and subscribe to whatever you're listening to this on, whether it be on our YouTube channel or on Apple Podcast or Google Podcast or Spotify, or wherever it happens to be. And I plan on doing more highlighting of third-party applications, gig economy applications, for people to add to their repertoire or to their tool belt in addition to rideshare or courier services. So thank you again. Have a great day.